Hi, everyone. Wow, so many people and likes already. Hi. I'm just getting settled, so getting my tea. How is everyone doing? We gotta move this over. Hi, guys. From Serbia. Wow. Hi. Thanks for being here. Thanks. Because I am, right? It's backward. This is being weird. Hold on a second. I don't know what it's doing. You're in your fields this week. I know. Oh my gosh, the chat is going so fast. I mean, I can read fast, but man. Hi. No, I didn't actually. I haven't had a chance to have my hair redone, like re-dyed. I'm alive again. I had to take a little bit of time away from work. I was still working on personal readings, and I'm getting the soulmate readings done for the month, but yeah, it's been really heavy. It's been really heavy. Oh, I love you too. Thank you. New Orleans. Did everybody go out and vote today? Everybody in the US? If you didn't, log off and go vote while you still have time, unless you're in the Northeast and you don't have time anymore. My hair looks red today. Oh, thanks. Thank you. Thank you. Tell us about Scorpios, huh? Good. Good. I'm glad to see that everybody went out and voted, because that's a really big deal this time around. Well, you can, but some states you don't get to register to vote the day of voting, and today was the day to vote. So you have to register before. I'm in Missouri, and they don't have same day registration. So you have to register before. They also don't have early voting in Missouri, which kind of stinks, because that would have been nice to not have to stand in line. My nose is kind of runny. Oh, I thought I had Kleenex here. Give me 1 second. I don't want to be like snotty all over. I'll be right back. Ooh. Sorry, I even shook the table when I ran. I do live in Missouri. I know. I'm going to try and do one of these for Jupiter also, moving into Sagittarius, but it probably won't be until this weekend. So, because Jupiter will be moving into Sagittarius in months. So really, even if I do the energies a little bit late, or it's not just bam and everything is that day, right? So I'm in Kansas City, Kathleen. How are the planets right now? What's in retrograde? And we still have Venus in retrograde in Libra until the 16th, and then it goes direct in Libra. Neptune is in retrograde in Pisces. I actually have an app that'll tell me everything. If you guys can just give me 1 second. And Uranus is in retrograde, and it just moved into Aries yesterday. Neptune will go direct in Pisces on when? No, that's not what I wanted. On November 24th, Neptune goes direct. Mercury will be in retrograde in Sagittarius. Hold on a second. on November 16th. So we have a lot of stuff happening on the 16th. Thank you, Anna. So yeah, all of this stuff is like retrograde, and the new moon, the reason why I wanted to do this new moon in Scorpio is literally like everybody's talking about how it's a portal. Everybody's talking about how the energies are all funky. And my camera's all funky. And how the veil is thinning, all of that stuff. So I really wanted to do this, and because it's like this new moon is much like the Libra new moon that we had, where instead of like manifesting things during new moons, this is going to be a lot of endings. Like there are going to be a lot of endings. This is going to be a time where like you're literally wiping the slate clean if you haven't already, and you're kind of being forced to do it. So Missy, hi Missy. Oh my gosh, where have you been? I haven't seen or heard from you in a while. It's good to see you here though. So, when you're setting your intentions for this new moon, remember to really like allow a lot of space for the universe to work within your intentions. And what I mean by that, hi Eric. Yay, my Eric is here. I think this actually, even though Scorpios like to find out a lot of information. Yes, sometimes they don't talk about all of their information, but they're very investigative anyways. So if you feel like things are being hidden from you, you're going to be like super, super, super investigative, and like in an intense kind of way. Try not to overdo it. Try not to like think that things are going on behind the scenes when things really aren't going on behind the scenes, you know, like try not to overdo it. But yes, could be a little bit more jealous than you usually are. Thank you. I like my cup too. Scraping the last out of the mayonnaise jar. That's a good way to put it. That's a good way to put it. You know, in Vedic astrology, my moon is in Scorpio. And I just recently found out that my lunar new year actually starts on the 8th of November. So when Jupiter moves into Sagittarius and we have the Scorpio new moon, I'm also having my lunar return. But it's like the Scorpio new moon happens and then like it all moves into Sagittarius. So you're trying not to lose your mind. I don't blame you. I don't blame you. So the way that we're going to do this, hi, Jasmine. How is Pensacola doing with all the beaches and stuff? I've seen pictures with like the red tide and all of the stuff that's washed up on the beach. I hope you guys are all doing okay. Exhausting. I know, it's so exhausting. Yes, I will be doing Scorpio first. Yes, yes, yes. How have I been handling the energies? Very carefully. I actually had I know, I miss you guys too. I really did. I started my Reiki Master certification on Sunday. So I was doing a lot of purging. Like the reason why I was kind of quiet last week is because I was sort of preparing myself for the big energy shift of getting attuned as a Master Reiki. Reiki Master, that was weird. So I was detoxing and really like taking better care of myself and trying to get some sleep. Plus, I needed to make sure that my energy was as calm as possible because I knew that there was going to be a lot of stuff coming up and purging. And then yesterday, and actually it went really, really well. I was exhausted after it. Oh my gosh, so exhausting. And then yesterday I was kind of like dead energy. So I'm really trying not to think of, like, I try not to like wake up every day and be like, okay, where are the planets and how is this going to affect my energy? I really just like sit in meditation and then I go with the flow and I see how I feel and I see how I'm doing. And your ears are ringing like crazy, insomnia, depression. So Dharma, I feel like you really need to get grounded. I feel like you need to do some meditations where you're really, really grounding your energy and working on your solar plexus chakra as well, opening that up, because the depression that you're feeling, first of all, you're not getting any sleep. And the reason why you're not getting any sleep is because you're not really grounded within yourself. Like you're not centered within yourself. And so if you do it, like doing meditations to where you're really grounding yourself into the earth and setting the intentions and allowing yourself to self-care, like drink hot tea, take take salt baths, and like really, really, really take care of yourself right now. Hi, Kara. Oh man, I bet, Kara. I can't even imagine. You know, Earth Energy Evolutions, the learning astrology stuff, I just started buying books. Like literally my first book to learn astrology was Astrology for Dummies. No, I'm not even kidding, like even a little bit. And then the more that I got into it and the deeper I got into it, the more books I started reading and the more things online I started reading. I watched YouTube videos, stuff like that. So, and I like soak things in like a sponge. How do you meditate? The way I started meditating, thank you, Ashley Marie, on doing the Reiki Master. I'm actually not completely certified yet. That happens on the 18th. I just started it yesterday. So, Dustin, you're in zombie mode, huh? Yeah. How do I meditate? So the way I started meditating was I did guided meditations. There's a channel that I tell all of my clients about, Joe Tracy. He does hypnotic labs, something like that. And he does really great guided meditations. And that's a really good start. That's a good place to start in meditating, is guided. And then eventually I started being able to do it myself. But if you can't quiet your mind, and especially if you do it right before you go to sleep, you'll still get the benefits of the guided meditation because your subconscious will still hear that. Thanks, Courtney. It's actually my 15-year-old sweatshirt. I stole it from him. I want to wake up normal and not think about astrology or feeling energy as soon as I get up to me. Thanks, Rising Phoenix. Yes, he's my favorite. Joe Tracy's, and seriously, like I've sent all my clients to him. I almost want to email him and be like, listen, I send everybody to you, by the way. So keep it coming. Keep doing it. Oh, good, Eric. I'm glad you're listening. Shout out to Eric from Divine Conversations. He's my boo. He's one of my best friends. I would totally marry him, though. It's an inside joke between the two of us. Okay, so now that we've talked for way too long, if somebody could do me a really, really, yes, total besties. If somebody could do me a really, really big favor and timestamp all of this for me, if you timestamp it, I need one person to do that for me, and I will do a 5-card spread for you, a quick 5-card spread for you after all of this, after we're done. So I need one person to timestamp all of them, like just in one message after. Courtney Graham is the winner. She's the first one. So Courtney, if you could timestamp this with everything in just one message so I can pin it at the bottom of the video, and then email me one and I'll do a 5-card spread for you, okay? With whatever, email me with whatever question. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome, Geneva. Okay. So I'm going to close the chat while I start. And have fun, guys. I'll be back. So the way we're going to do this, we're going to start with water signs. We're going to get an overall energy for water signs for the Scorpio new moon. Let's see what the overall energy is for the Scorpio new moon. And it kind of starts tomorrow, depending on where you are in the world, tomorrow and on the 8th. There we go. Overall energy, water signs. Ooh, look at that. Blossom. This is judgment in the traditional tarot. So you guys are being taken care of. You guys are being taken care of if there was any question. So let's start with Scorpio, sun, moon, rising. Energy for Scorpios for the Scorpio new moon. Let's see what's going on. And remember that this energy can really last for like 2 or 3 weeks. And then we hit the full moon in Gemini. So, all right. 6 of Cups. This is actually the sun in Scorpio. It represents the sun in Scorpio, the 6 of Cups. So there could be something that's going on, or someone coming back from the past, or something coming up from the past. Just keep in mind with judgment as the overall energy, either this is kind of a call to action. Yeah, it's probably a call to action. With the Tower, there's your energy. Pluto is on a rampage. Pluto, Mars. Oof. If something has come back from the past, I don't really feel like, I feel like you've cleared this away already. Could be an earth sign, King of Pentacles. But I feel like this has already been cleared out, or it's starting to get cleared out. This is definitely a wiping the slate clean, which is what Scorpio new moon wants to do for you. Yeah, and the 2 of Cups. So there's definitely a relationship, a connection. Whether this connection was kind of rocky to begin with, it is definitely a soulmate connection, but it's ending. I hate that. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, you guys. I hate that this is the way this is starting, but it's almost like it's time. Like you can't hold on to it anymore, or somebody's transforming. It could be that this person is coming back from the past after a time of a lot of like pain and heartache, and transformation had to happen, and this person is showing up again. Let's clarify what the Tower is. But I feel like with the Death card, I mean, like sun in Scorpio, sun in Scorpio. Like, I mean, it's literally screaming at you guys saying you can't go back to the past. You cannot go back to the past. The cards did not like that I said that. Let's see what the Tower is. Okay, and somebody made this happen. It was like somebody's making this Tower energy happen. I think that whether it's you or the earth sign, or it doesn't even have to be an earth sign, it could be somebody else that's was like a stable part of your life. They are actually like making the unstable part of all of this go like crumble. They're actually making it happen. I feel like it's in a very real, I mean, that's really strong energy, the Magician on the Tower. And yeah, I think it's the earth sign that's actually making it happen. We have the Ace of Wands with the King of Pentacles. It's almost like they're seeing this as their opportunity, as a clean slate. The connection is there, you know. Let's see what this 2 of Cups is. This could just be a choice. It's time for you to make a choice. It being a 2. Queen of Pentacles. All right, you guys. So I feel like there's one earth sign on their way out and another earth sign on their way in. Honestly, that's really what it feels like. And the funny thing is it's like one earth sign was kind of a catalyst to a breakdown so that another earth sign could come in. So like my advice for you Scorpios is to leave the past in the past. If there's a person that shows up in your life and it's like, they're coming back from the past, but they're not really like giving you a lot, I feel like you. One over it goes, one or, I mean, it could either be the Queen or the King of Pentacles. Don't get caught up in the gender. They could both be kings in your life. They could both be queens in your life. I don't care. So interesting, Scorpios, but I feel like one earth sign is like on their way out and the other earth sign is on their way in. And one is much more nurturing than the other. Interesting. Wow, that was like Days of Our Lives. I kind of liked it. That was pretty cool. All right. And again, they don't have to be earth signs, just people that like individuals that are really stable that you find a lot of stability with. Okay, so let's do Pisces. So remember Pisces, we have Judgment, which is called Blossom in this deck, but Judgment is the overall energy for all water signs. So Pisces, new moon in Scorpio. Feels weird to not have the chat up. I hope you guys are having fun. It just distracts me. And I'm not able to, I actually do want to look at the timer though. Okay. Okay. So Pisces, I feel like you guys are holding on to something pretty tightly right now. It's like you don't want to let go out of fear that you might lose something if you do let go. Let's get one more. Yeah. And the advice, so I have the Four of Pentacles, and I have the Page of Swords, and I have the Knight of Cups, and I have the Queen of Cups. Whatever it is that you're holding on to, I feel like you need to trim the fat. I feel like you need to cut something out of your life. It's time. Judgment is the overall energy. The universe is taking care of you. They've got you in a great big energy hug right now. Don't be afraid to cut things out of your life because I feel like there's a new offer on the table, literally on the table. And I think that it's very real. Let's clarify these and find out. But if you keep on holding on to your life like you're going to lose something and you're going to freak out about it, the universe can't bring in the new, you know? So let's see what the Page of Swords is. Whoa. Okay, so on the Four of Pentacles, yeah. It's time for you to, like literally, I'm going to say let go and let God. Because you're really freaking out about having to let go of a certain aspect or a certain thing in your life. And the star on the Four of Pentacles is saying that if you let go and you trust and have faith in the process, then you could potentially get every single thing that you want. And the Wheel of Fortune on the Page of Swords is saying it's time. It's time to cut things free. It's time to cut stuff out. It's time to allow new energy to come in. And I feel like, because if we don't cut things out of our lives, we're not giving space to the universe to work for us. I say that all the time. So I felt like I needed to say it really slowly because people are like, what do you mean when you say that? Well, if you're holding on to old feelings or an old partner or an old situation or an old job, a lot of the times when you hold on to stuff like that, your life becomes stagnant and you don't move anywhere and you get really miserable and you get really depressed. So when you start releasing energies that are no longer serving you, even if you have been told they're your twin flame, even if you've been told they're your soulmate, even if you have been told, I don't care who they are, because even twin flames can make you stagnant. It's true. So we have the Strength card on the Knight of Cups. Could be a Leo coming in. Could be an Aquarius that you're holding on to, that you need to let go of, and a Leo coming in to save the day. This is also about gathering up your inner strength. Whoa. Let's see. Yeah, I know you're disappointed. The Five of Cups on the Queen of Cups. I know you guys were disappointed in this. I felt it before that card even came out. I was like, oh man, because I know it hurts. It's painful. It sucks. Sometimes it's not okay. Sometimes it is okay. I feel like this new moon energy is really going to help guide you through. It's almost as if like you'll have a day where you're just like, yeah, I can really release that with peace and be okay with it. Like I'm fine with releasing that. I don't need to hold on to it anymore in my life. And then consecutive days after that might be a little bit hard, or might be hard for like a week or so. But like, I feel like this new moon is really going to give you like maybe a day where you're just very apathetic about it. And you're like, yep, I can go ahead and release it. Like that's the kind of energy that we're working with here. It's really going to allow you to open up your eyes to be like, yeah, that's no longer serving me. Yes, you might be disappointed that you have to release something, but there's something much better coming in. And the universe is saying, trust me. Trust, and I'm going to guide it to you. Like you're not even going to have to do the work. I mean, obviously you're going to have to live your life and like go day to day or whatever, but you have to make space for it to come into your life. Right? Right. All right, my Cancers. Let's see what's going on with my Cancers for this new moon in Scorpio. So remember, for all the water signs, we have Judgment, which is blossom, as an overall energy. So action, a reminder that the universe is taking care of you. So Cancers, what's going on with Cancers for this new moon? Oh, bam. There you are. Oh, bam. My God. Two of Cups, the Page of Wands, the Chariot, and the Queen of Swords. All right. So there's a really strong connection here. And I feel like there's a lot of communication in this connection. And it's destined for you guys. Obviously, this is your card, right? The Chariot is your card. And it's moving fast forward. It could be air, sun, moon, rising. But this was almost designed to be like this. And I feel like there's a lot of communication between you and this person, this air sign, that is like quickly coming in or is already there. So Two of Cups. Whoa. Some of you could still be waiting for it, or waiting for it to blossom in some way, if you will. See? Blossom. The Three of Wands on the Two of Cups. So you guys could be like this person could be far away from you, or you could be waiting for this connection to come in. I kind of feel like you already know who it is. If this is hitting for you right now, you already know who the person is that I'm talking about, who you have the connection with. But it's almost like you're waiting for it to grow, or you're waiting to hear from them, or you're waiting to get messages, or, you know, or send messages. But with the Page of Wands, this is a new direction that you guys are taking. And it's like, it's childlike, it's fun, it's passionate. The Page of Wands is like the most fiery of all of the pages, right? Strong messages coming in. I feel like these messages, or this person like is like almost like, I'm almost hearing that it's your backbone, or it's your strength, or it's making you feel stronger in some way. Oh, that's so funny. I even just got another message. So one of my best friends is a Cancer, and she's actually having a Sagittarius baby, like she's like almost due. And I kind of feel like that baby is her soulmate as well, because for me, she's like still waiting on the baby. And like it's giving her strength. That's really cute. That was like a quick message. So sorry, that was a little personal message for my friend. I'm pretty sure that she's watching right now too. And then the Chariot. Let's see. Yeah, lots of communication happening. Lots of communication happening. Whoever this person is in your life, there's a lot of communication. And I feel like you guys could be like moving too, or moving in, or talking about moving, something like that. But there's definite movement forward, and this is definitely a destined connection. I don't feel like you guys are going to have to wait for very long to come together. It seems like a very calm energy. Yeah, very calm energy. The Knight of Cups on the Queen of Swords. Whoever this air sign is has a lot to offer. And just wants to offer it willingly. Like you don't even have to try to get it. I don't even feel like you guys have to try to get it. So cool. Very cool. I really like it. I'm going to open up the chat really quick just to kind of see how everybody's doing. Oh, man. Thank you, Geneva. I really appreciate that. Something about a new job or career. I didn't get that. I didn't do Aries first. No. Hi, Chrissy. Sorry, I didn't have the chat up, you guys. I'm sorry. There could be information here about work. Maybe you're waiting to hear about work too, and that's coming in. There's a lot of communication going on with Cancer right now. So this could have to do with work too. Thanks, Linda. I'm sorry. Thanks, Lynn's Reese. Cancer resonated for you. Yeah, I figured it would. Yes, Scorpio is a water sign. You don't have anything like that going on. Maybe your moon or rising will resonate. The North Node is moving into Cancer on the 16th as well. There's a lot going on. So next we're going to do fire signs. Yeah, guys, if like your sun sign doesn't resonate with you, check your rising and your moon sign too, because a lot of times I resonate more with my moon sign, which is Sagittarius, than I do with anything else. So, hi, Loco Lisa. Your Chiron is in Cancer and everything resonates with you. Okay. You're an Aquarius. Yeah, and maybe it's not going to resonate today because it's not the new moon yet. Maybe this is going to happen to you in the coming weeks where you're going to hear from someone, or just keep that in mind. It's not going to, it may not be a today thing. Energy is fluid. Time is fluid. Fire signs. Hi, guys. Okay, I'm going to shut down the chat again. Thank you, Lady A. Hi. Nope, haven't done Earth yet. I'm working on fire. I'll be back after the fire signs. Okay, so let's see what the overall energy is for the fire signs. Okay, we've got 2 fire signs. 2, 2, 2. Okay, so we have Seek. This is the Hermit card in the traditional tarot. And we have share the love, which is the Three of Cups. So this is really kind of conflicting energy, actually, because the Hermit card is asking you to go within to seek wisdom and guidance from within, and share the love is asking you to be social. So I feel like there's kind of conflicting energy here, or some people may be resonating with one side and some people may be resonating with the other. So let's see. We're going to start with Aries. Let's see what's going on for Aries new moon in Scorpio. Okay, so, and this is funny because now I feel like with Aries, you guys are actually really conflicted about where to place your energy. Do you just stop and seek within, which I kind of feel like you need to, because I have the 8 of Swords here, and I have the 9 of Pentacles, and I have the 6 of Pentacles. So I feel like there's a lot of people that are trying to get you to like come out and hang out with them and do things with them, when really you need to start spending a little bit more time with yourself, because I'm actually leaning towards like there may be an energy of excitement and social things going on. And then we have the Hermit again. So you could be dealing with a Virgo, but the major arcana for me is usually like the road sign. Like this is the big advice from Spirit saying it, you know, maybe you have a lot of people that want to hang out right now, but the advice is to really like take some time out for yourself. I feel like there's a need to rejuvenate because we have the Hermit card again. Because I feel like what's happening here is you're really conflicted about being on your own and like building your life on your own, right, Aries? And the 6 of Pentacles often asks you, like, where are you placing your energy? Are you giving your energy to people, places, and things that are actually serving you? Or are you giving your energy to people, places, and things that are just draining you of your energy? So it's time for you to figure out, are you draining yourself for the wrong cause? Are you draining yourself for the wrong people? And meditation. I feel like a lot of you need to get into meditation. If you're not meditating for at least 5 minutes every day, I want that to be your homework. Because even just 5 minutes and like centering yourself and taking deep breaths and making sure that you are getting quiet for 5 minutes. It's not that long. It feels long, but it's really not that long. Will really help a lot. It'll really help a lot with this 8 of Swords energy. And then we have the 3 of Pentacles on the 8 of Swords. Because I feel like you guys have an idea, or you have this, like you want to start building your life in a new way, and you want to be collaborative with other people. But I feel like the wrong people are around you. I feel like the people that you've surrounded yourself with right now are actually just stealing your energy, like energy vampires, and not giving anything in return. You need to have like a teamwork, a posse that understands, you know, I need alone time for a minute, right? So the 9 of Pentacles, yeah, we have the 8 of Pentacles on the 9 of Pentacles. Because you're like really, you want to build your life and you want to build it on a stable ground, right? And you want to take the much needed steps to do it. The 8 of Pentacles is the Sun in Virgo, Virgo. We have a lot of Virgo here. So you really could be dealing with a Virgo. The 8 of Pentacles on the 9 of Pentacles is building your life. And right now you're doing it on your own, which is perfectly fine. There's nothing wrong with being on your own. Seriously. You know what's really funny is I actually watched the Lady Gaga documentary on Netflix, and she's an Aries, if you didn't know. And she's the most, like, she's got the biggest heart in the entire world, but she doesn't, and as an Aries, you guys really do like to, I mean, Aries is the I am, right? You guys like to have the attention, but you also like to have the alone time. And if you're not, and like there were parts of that documentary where she was recognizing how she had surrounded herself by negative people, like so much, just because of that attention factor throughout her life. And it's like, I feel like that's kind of where you guys are. It's so interesting because I just watched that documentary yesterday. And So it's very interesting how this is lining up right now, because I feel like you guys are recognizing that you've surrounded yourself with people that are kind of depleting your energy. And so you're trying to rebuild your life in a much more stable way. And right now you're doing it on your own to have the right people around you, right? And I think that that's coming in. 8 of Wands. I think the new moon in Scorpio is really like allowing you to bring that in, but it's time to get quiet, Aries. And I know that's not really easy for you guys to do sometimes. I know it's very hard for you to be patient sometimes, but meditation is, that's why I'm saying 5 minutes a day. If you only need 5 minutes a day, and it have to be, but hold on to your autonomy. With the 4 of Pentacles, usually I would say the 4 of Pentacles is a bad thing, but I feel like this is really good advice right now. Like, hold your own, stand your ground, be a little bit stubborn if you have to. Don't allow negative. That went a little long. Sorry. I got really, really into that documentary. Okay. So Leo, I had to remember what I was doing. So Leo, remember fire signs. We have Seek, which is the Hermit card, and we have Share the Love, which is 3 of Cups. So, Leo, let's see what the new moon in Scorpio has for you guys. New moon in Scorpio for Leo. All right, so you guys are getting some clarity on a relationship that might have been toxic. And yeah, anxiety filled. Leos. So we have the Devil, which is Capricorn. Saturn, Pluto are still in Capricorn. A lot of karma going on, a lot of karma relationships that you're getting that are falling by the wayside. And I don't know if you guys remember, I told you that I have like all Leo in my Vedic astrology, my sidereal astrology. It's all Leo. I have like 2 planets that are not Leo. My rising sign is Virgo. My moon sign is Scorpio. I have Mercury in Gemini, I think. No, Mercury's in Leo. Mars is in Gemini in Vedic astrology. And there was another planet that I don't have in Leo, but everything else is Leo, literally. So I resonate with your energy a lot. That's probably why I'm so fiery. I don't even resonate that much with Virgo these days. So very interesting. But I feel like there's anxiety and clarity on a toxic relationship or a very close connection. You know, even sometimes soulmates, twin flames can be very, very toxic and karmic for us. And I feel like that's coming to an end. I feel like either you have ended it, could be with a Capricorn, but I feel like you guys have ended it and you're starting a new beginning. You're like, I'm done. And I feel like you had to go within to do this, or you are going within to do this. Remember, energy is fluid. Time is an illusion. So if it's not happening right this second, it's happening. It may happen next week. It may happen 2 weeks from now. If you remember this reading and you're like, oh man, she called that 2 weeks from now, come back and watch it again. We have the 6 of Wands on the 2 of Cups. So after you've ended something that was really toxic, after you've ended a cycle that was really toxic for you, something comes in where there's victory with the 6 of Wands, or you rose above the situation. But I feel like this is something new that's come in. But you had to leave a very toxic cycle. And this may not have been another relationship or another person in your life. This could have just been a cycle of defeat that you've been feeling for a really long time. Like, oh my God, I'm never going to be with anybody. And then you picked yourself up and you realize that you actually deserve more than what you've even been telling yourself. And kind of had that aha moment, right? I think that you might be battling yourself internally a little bit. The 5 of Wands on the Sun, or you're recognizing that there were some people in your life, or there were situations in your life that were just getting in the way. And that might have been why it was so toxic before. There were situations. This could be an internal battle. Also, because there is anxiety here. The 9 of Swords. I think that you guys are kind of afraid that this is going to turn out to be a situation where you'll be giving too much, that it's not going to be equally balanced, right? I think you guys are anxious that this is going to be something that's not equally balanced. The thing is, I actually feel like it's really good because the 3 of Cups for me is actually the union card. It's celebration. It's getting together. And the fear, the 9 of Swords fear, is that you're going to start another toxic cycle. So my advice in this is to go within. And if you have red flags in this relationship, if red flags show up, because I feel like it's a really good one, but if there are red flags that show up in this relationship, end it before any chaos ensues, right? Like, don't be like, no, but the connection is really strong, so I'm going to give it a shot. Okay, well, I saw that red flag, but, maybe that was just a fluke. So I'm going to still give it a shot. Like, if you keep on, fool me once, shame on you, fool me twice, shame on me kind of thing, right? Don't allow somebody else to steal your shine. So really, 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 really deeply, especially because Venus is still retrograde, if you're slightly like iffy and thinking that I'm going to go through another toxic cycle with another person, remember what I always say. Until we learn the lesson about what we're healing about ourselves, the same soul is going to show up in a different meat suit, right? They're just going to have a different face, but they're going to teach you the same lesson over and over and over again. And if you feel that same cycle coming on again with a new person that's showing up in your life, which I don't really feel like you are, but I think you're worried that's what's going to happen. Cut it out before it can even get anywhere, right? All right, Leo. I love you guys. Okay, Sagittarius. Hi, Sagittarius. So we have Seek, which is the Hermit, and Share the Love, which is 3 of Cups. So let's see what Sagittarius is doing for the new moon in Scorpio. Queen of Cups and the 3 of Cups. All right, Sagittarius. So there's a water sign that you are sharing the love with, it looks like. I feel like all fire signs are kind of really being discerning about all of this and kind of looking at the situations in all different ways. And I feel like Sagittarius is doing the same thing because they want to build something stable with a water sign, possibly a Cancer or a Pisces, right? With the moon. So we have the 8 of Pentacles and the moon. I don't think that you're making your emotions known. I don't think you're making your feelings known because I feel like they're pretty strong. It feels pretty strong, especially since we have the 3 of Cups twice. Like you really want to be in this union, but you're playing it cool. That's what you're doing. You're playing. Why do I always have epiphanies during Sagittarius reasons? I'm like, oh, that's what you're doing. It's because you guys are so sly. I love it. You will not. I mean, I know some Sagittarians that show their heart, wear their heart on their sleeve, if you will. Usually the November ones, the ones to Scorpio. Like my mom's right on the like she's literally on the cusp. November 22nd, that's her birthday. And she wears her heart on her sleeve. Poor thing. So let's see. Queen of Cups. I feel like there are a lot of good times to be had with this water sign, but you're taking it slow. This is like a turn of good fortune for you, whether this person's brand new or you're kind of just renewing like a relationship or feelings. The 4 of Swords and the Wheel of Fortune on here. The 4 of Swords for me is like the minor arcana of the Hanged Man, cutting ties with the idea of the way you think things are supposed to go and looking at them in a different way. And I feel like because you've done that, you're looking at this person in a different way, Now this wheel is turning in your favor because the universe is like, congratulations, you left space for me to do the work. You cut out all the things that you didn't need to. You're not saying, I want it to be this specific way. You're not trying to control the way the energies go. And now I'm going to turn the wheel. That's Jupiter in Sagittarius. This represents Jupiter, the Wheel of Fortune. Congratulations. So, and I will do a reading for everybody for Jupiter and Sagittarius also. But I think that you guys are already feeling this energy. You're cautious because you want to make sure that you stay on stable ground, stable footing, if that makes sense. Three of Cups. Yeah. Sagittarius, that's cute. The Knight of Cups on the Three of Cups. I don't think you're going to be able to help it. I kind of feel like this is something that's going to happen whether you like it or not. Like this person is going to show up in your life, or they've already shown up in your life, and you're going to be like, oh, you're my person. Oh, and it doesn't have to be a water sign. It's just somebody who is very caring and very open. I think that you guys are really, really, really trying to play it cool, which is so cute. I love it. I'm not even throwing shade. I just think it's adorable that you guys are trying to play it cool, because I don't think you're going to be able to play it cool for very long. The Four of Cups on the Eight of Pentacles. And the Four of Cups in this deck is different for me. Yes, it's kind of pulling back a little bit, but it's almost like you're trying to pull back and focus on your stability. And this person is like knocking you off, off that stable balance. You're not showing all of your feelings. I almost feel like, excuse me, by the full moon in Gemini, this is going to be like full on. It could be that you're getting a new job too. This really could be showing that you guys are getting a new job too. That you are really passionate and emotional about. Sorry. And I feel like there's something that you're still waiting on with this. And it's not that you're bored, the Seven of Pentacles on the moon, but I think you're biding your time and you're kind of keeping all of your emotions to yourself as much as you possibly can. I say that in the best way, as much as you possibly can, because I don't think you're going to be able to hold it in for very long. Now, if this has to do with a job, I feel like friends around you are the ones that are actually like pushing you towards a new job or a new opportunity or promotion in some way. Either way, Sagittarius, lucky, lucky Sag. Jupiter is backing you up during this new moon time. And if this is for a job, don't wait too long to do the answer, to tell them whether you want it or not, because I feel like this is going to be a really good opportunity. Because I think if you are being presented with a job, it's almost like you're waiting for something better to come along, but this one's actually really good. The first offer, that's like almost specific for like one certain person. So let me see what's going on with you people in the chat. I'm sure I've missed everything. Hi guys. You did get a new job, Tani? Good. Yay, Jupiter. I know. I'm so excited. And actually, Jupiter is conjuncting my moon. I don't remember when. I have not done air signs yet. They are next. I am in Western astrology. I'm a Virgo sun. I'm a Libra rising. Hi, Jessica. I'm a Sagittarius moon. In Vedic sidereal astrology. I can never say that right. In Vedic astrology, which is Hindu. I am a Leo sun and a Virgo rising and a Scorpio moon. So what means strength? Hi, Marge. I was hoping to see you because I was kind of bummed that you were in a bad mood earlier today. Yeah, the Scorpio was definitely in me. Yep. You're looking for a new job. Okay. Well, Fern, you heard me. The first offer is going to be good. Don't like sit on it. The first offer is going to be good. Good. I'm glad to hear that, Marge. Hey guys, go to Third Eye Activism oh my God, page. Marge has a lot of really great insight, by the way. Yeah, I know, Eric. Me too. I've been resonating with Leo a lot too. And you know who, when I say that, is a Leo rising, by the way. Sorry, guys. I kind of need a break for a minute, so I'm going to hang out with you guys for a second. And I know that really annoys a lot of people that are watching, like re-watching this. But I just need a... Maybe I'll burn some sage real quick. Actually, I don't need to clear the air. I just want to calm it down a little. You're probably one of those inviolable women who looks young. You know, I've got really great genes, Flower. I just do. It's kind of, yeah, I was really, really blessed with awesome genes because my dad and my mom both look very young for their age. My real dad and my mom. Actually, my real dad doesn't look that young anymore, but all the women on my dad's side of the family, like my grandma is, I think she's 86 now, and she doesn't look like, I mean, she looks like she's in her 70s, like even 60s probably. I've never done past life readings before. No, I've actually thought about doing that, but I have so many other things in the works right now that I don't want to overdo it. Oh, I was burning myself. Thank you. Yeah, that's the American Indian in me. My hair and the skin is the American Indian in me. We are kind of de-aging too. But I was like really bad growing up. I didn't even like really take care of my skin or anything, but I never broke out. And I mean, people hate it when I tell them that because they're kind of like, oh my God, lucky. But I was just really blessed with nice skin. Wow, this does not want to burn. Ah, burned me though. Ooh. If you're a Virgo, that means by default you're beautiful. Women in Virgo and Capricorn are. Oh, Christina, that's so nice. God bless my grandma. I know, right? She's amazing. I love her. You, Arthur. I didn't catch that. I had to go backwards. Arthur said, lucky, I have to buy new jeans. You know what? It's fine. You're a Virgo sun, Sagittarius moon too, rebel moon. That's awesome. I am very short and petite. Yes, I am 5 foot tall with my shoes on. Like on a good day, if I stand up straight. No, you weren't, Cal. Were you really? Shut up. You weren't Langston Hughes. That's the Reiki in me, huh? I have been looking younger lately. I just thought it was because I was smiling more. Wink, wink. I know that's terrible to say. Say hi to my friend Amanda. I am 39, Mr. Flower. I've learned that people with almond-shaped eyes are intelligent and discerning. Oh, well, thanks. Yes, height impaired. I like to call it fun-sized. I'm fun-sized. No, my shoe size is a 6.5, actually. I've done all the water signs and I've done all the fire signs. And now I'm going to start on the air signs. 1979. Yes. Good things come in small packages. So true. It really is, you know, so true. You know what, Cal, in all of my past life regressions that I've done, I was always like a peasant or a very poor, but I was always a healer or a shaman or something too. So, you know. The Y is uncommon. What do you mean? The Y is uncommon. How old is my son? I have 3 sons. I don't know if Justin, are you asking me that? I have 3 sons. Oh, you're talking to Gamer. I totally missed something there. Totally missed something. How important is the rising sun ascendant sign? Is they call it the mask that you show the world. So the way that I explain it in layman's terms is like when you're introducing yourself to someone, they're seeing like I'm introducing myself as Miss Libra, right? Because I'm showing you Virgo sun and you see all that come out. That's so true. There are more, excuse me. No, Brian, stop asking about my feet. That's gross. Please don't. I don't want to have to block you. Well, I share them with their dads. That's what I'm without interruption. Because the 2 days out of the week that I don't have them are Monday and Tuesday. So thank you for deleting that. It was just like it didn't even bother me, but yeah, he kept on asking me about my feet, like so ridiculous. So, okay, let's do air signs. Just when you first, it's kind of like with your rising sign, it's like literally the mask that you show the world. That's why you resonate a lot with your rising sign. Because like when you're first introducing yourself to people and they don't actually know who you are, you're introducing yourself. Like the way that you look and on the outside, like the way that I usually dress is very sleek and clean and very Libra, very balanced. I don't know if everybody's really noticed that about me. But like, I also really like comfort. Like Virgo is very grounded and very comfortable, but also likes to be nice with clean lines. And then my Sagittarius comes out, and that's why I have unruly, crazy hair. So anyway, okay, I'm going to shut this down for a second. Who's my favorite astrologer? I don't really, you know who my favorite astrologer is Varouche. That's who my favorite astrologer is because she's a Virgo. Her birthday is like 4 days before mine or something. So that's why I have to love her. And she's amazing. And she's so incredibly smart. So. Oh, bye, Eric. Love you so much. Thanks for coming in and saying hi. Go do your job already. Okay, so I'm going to do air signs. So we're not doing, I actually have a long distance Reiki session that I'm supposed to be doing at 8 o'clock. So I'm not late for that. Okay, air signs. Let's see what the for you guys. Air signs. There. Okay, stop already. Stop trying to throw things. Love abounds. Look at that. Ace of Cups. Bam. So the Scorpio new moon is either bringing you self-love or bringing you a new love or resurrecting an old love. So one of 3 things, right? Let's see. Who are we doing first? Libra. Let's do Libra first. It just popped in my head. High Priestess. So I feel like you guys are keeping to yourselves right now. I feel like there's a lot of Libras out there that are, it's not that you're being I feel this need to like work on your spirituality or like kind of just grow as a spiritual person. You're really going inward right now with the High Priestess, really, really going inward. And that's self-care. And I've been preaching self-care a lot. It could be that you are giving an earth sign the silent treatment. We do have the King of Pentacles here. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising. But I feel like something wants to be said. So I have the King of Pentacles, and then I have the Knight of Wands. So I'm sorry, the Knight of Swords. So I feel like you really want to say something, but you're holding your tongue. And I think you're doing that out of self-preservation. I think you're doing that out of self-care. You're recognizing that it would be more harmful than good if you just jumped forward and said everything that you wanted to say, right? And then we have the Knight of Wands. So you may be going back and forth on your decision on this. Back and forth, back and forth. High Priestess. Let's see. Libra. High Priestess for Libra. Whoa. Ah, that's too many. Sorry, guys. I'm not going to take all that. I'm going to take this one. Yeah. You're finding clarity in your silence. You are finding clarity in your silence. And I feel like this is a very self-care moment for you. So the King of Pentacles, who is this earth sign? Let's do the Knight of Swords while we're at it. Whoa. Okay. Oh, you might be getting messages from a King of Pentacles. But I think that you are going to keep your mouth shut when they show up. The reason why I'm saying that is because you are becoming very, very clear that acting on speaking to this person is not going to help the situation. I feel like you're manifesting calm and peace in your life, and you no longer want to have this chaos. And I feel like if you hear from this person, it will just cause chaos again. And you're like, you know, or when you do hear from this person, you actually say to them, I'm trying to keep the peace in my life. If you're going to cause chaos, if you're going to be the person that's going to come in and out and be all wishy-washy, I don't want it anymore, right? So Libra, let's see what this Knight of Wands is. I do feel like you guys are manifesting some peace within your life. Yeah, Three of Pentacles. Because you want to have something stable. You don't want to have something that's really wishy-washy. Why did it just get really super fuzzy? Hold on a second. That's weird. Give me 1 second. 1 second. Sorry. I just want to make sure it's on autofocus. Okay. So yeah, you want to have something stable and you want to build something stable. So maybe if this earth sign does come back and they're showing you that they want to like have peace in their life as well, but you as the Magician, like you're really working on having peace in your life and you don't want to, and you're very, very clear on it. I kind of feel like you have boundaries here, like you're setting up boundaries. If you do hear from the earth sign and they are preaching peace as well, I think that you guys can get to a good place. If you hear from the earth sign and they're causing chaos in your life, I feel like some Libras are going to put their boundaries up and say, I want to have something much more stable and grounded. I don't want the Knight of Wands energy anymore. Right? Right, Libras? Okay. Gemini. Love abounds. Ace of Cups. What's going on with my lovely Geminis? I'm wearing one of my lovely Gemini sweatshirts tonight. This is my son's sweatshirt. He's amazing. Sons are amazing. Amazing too, right? So we have slow earth energy, Geminis, Knight of Pentacles. So you guys are being really steady. You could have an earth sign in your life that's being really steady, that wants to offer something, but they're doing it in a very methodical way. This could also have to do with work. I feel like you have to walk away from something and you're really, really, really thinking about it. We have the 8 of Cups, but what you want to walk away from is going to bring you, like, once you walk away from whatever you need to walk away from, you'll get to the 10 of Cups, right? The 8 of Cups is that journey of self-discovery. And when, so many feelings. You guys are really up in your feels. No wonder you're in like really slow-mo mode. So the Scorpio new moon, Gemini, is confusing the hell out of you. The way that you're going to get unconfused during this time is to really go within and focus on your plan, focus on your path, right? Don't get confused by what other people are doing. Let's see what this Knight of Pentacles is. Who it is it an energy? Yeah, you're trying to control the situation because you don't want to be in an illusion anymore. You don't want to be in the fog, right? So we have the Emperor on the Knight of Pentacles. You don't want to be in the fog anymore. And the 8 of Cups is a journey of self-discovery. And heavy. Okay, so if you're walking away from a fire sign, could be an Aries that you're walking away from, or you're walking towards. You had to walk away from something in your life to go towards a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. But it could have been that on your journey of self-discovery, you found the fire within. Could be that too, right? This could really be you gaining confidence in what's coming forward because you are controlling the energy. You're not in an illusion anymore. So I have the 10 of Pentacles on the 10 of Cups. That's fantastic. I almost cursed like a lot because that's really, really good energy. I think that you guys are actually gaining the energy of the King of Wands. The King of Wands is somebody who is very confident about themselves and their journey and what's going on. And I feel like whatever you had to walk away from or whatever you've like recently found out about yourself, it's really bringing you to a place of long-term stability and happiness. This could be in a job. This could be in a family situation. But all of the self-care that you are giving back to yourself, 7 of Cups, is no longer an illusion, right? And I think that you guys are recognizing that all of the chaos that's been around you is like falling by the wayside, like no more. Whoa. 3 of Pentacles. You guys are kind of like picking up the pieces, like Lego pieces, and brushing them off, right? And getting back to good. There's a lot of long-term stability here with this new moon. So take it, and like Jupiter moving into Sagittarius is really going to help you with your relationship stuff too, because it's just opposite you. It's in your 7th house of relationships. And that's going to be it's going to be big. It's going to be a big time for you guys to like, and not just romantic, like family relationships, all relationships, right? Cool, Gemini. Aquarius. So overall energy is the Ace of Cups, which is love abounds. So Aquarius, let's see what's going on for the new moon in Scorpio. Things are happening quickly. Communication, travel. How do I know that? The 8 of Wands was out. This could be like texting, or, you know, this is like the modern day texting card. Like communication, big time. So could be with a Pisces. We have the High Priestess and the Queen of Cups and the 6 of Swords. It could be with somebody who's just very like open and intuitive and caring, and like the Queen of Cups is like the extremely intuitive oracle guide, especially next to the High Priestess here. I feel like they're giving you some kind of, like, there's a person in your life that's giving you some kind of advice or information that's going to help you push forward, like move from like you're going into a calmer time in your life, Aquarius. And I feel like a lot of like this person's saying like you need to focus on yourself. You need to give yourself self-care during this Scorpio new moon. Let's see what the Eight of Wands is. But I don't want you to just depend on somebody to say this. Yeah, there's judgment on the Eight of Wands. So they're like telling you that the universe is taking care of you. And I think the reason why they're telling you this is because you're not focusing on yourself. Like you're focusing on who's coming in or what's coming in, or am I going to do this, or like what's going to happen in my life, yada. When I say you're not focusing on yourself, I mean you're not focusing on taking care of yourself. And even if you have been focusing on taking care of yourself, you're still, there's some kind of, there's something that you're missing. I feel like there's, with the High Priestess, I feel like she's saying there's something that you're missing that will make your life much calmer. What does that mean? High Priestess. Yeah. So you need to listen to your inner guide instead of listening to other people. I think she's actually saying to you, like, you have a friend or a significant person in your life that's saying you need to start listening to your inner guide. You need to start really, really loving yourself. You need to recognize all the really good things about yourself, because we have the King of Swords, which represents Aquarius. Kings are fixed energy. And on the High Priestess, she's saying you have all the tools already to guide you where you need to go. You don't even need anybody else to tell you. You already have all of the tools. And the universe is taking really good care of you. So, okay. So we have water on water. This is really interesting. The King of Cups and the Queen of Cups. So this could be like a pair in your life or something like that. But this could also be your divine masculine and divine feminine within you. The sappy parts of it, I'm just saying. But good friends, good times, really coming into a place of peace, calming your mind, not allowing it to run away with itself, right? Six of Swords, putting up your boundaries. Nine of Wands. I feel like you have to put up your boundaries for some reason. And maybe this person is warning you against another person or something like that. But they're also saying that you really need to listen to your gut. You really need to listen to your inner guide. And you also need to make sure that you have boundaries so that you can keep a nice, peaceful, calm life. For some reason, you've got to put your boundaries up. And maybe I'm the oracle that's telling you that. Who knows? Maybe I'm that person that's like, stop letting people like sneak their way in and get you all riled up and then run away. Because we know that that's what's been happening lately. I'm just saying, right? So, yeah, looks good. Let's look at the chat really quick and see how everybody's doing. Hi, guys. Can someone make a moderator quick? What does that mean? Nicole, you can head to my website if you need a reading. You're welcome. How's everybody doing? We have earth signs to do last. Did I miss something? What did I miss? Oh, Tara, I hate when that happens. Good. That's just how I roll. Oh, good. It is the best day of your life. Every day should be the best day of your life. I think I'm going to leave the chat up for the earth signs. I'll try not to get distracted. It's just weird to know that you're all there and I'm like talking to myself. I did leave earth signs for last, but I'm an earth sign, so Team Virgo. Yes, Gemini. We already did Gemini. Gemini was a pretty good reading. Team Earth. Yeah, Scorpio was first, Jan. All right, earth signs. Let's see. Oh, there it is. I didn't even need to say it all the way. You got the troll. Oh, look at that, earth signs. We got the Fool. Yay. Trust in new beginnings. So that would like really drain all of my energy if I did separate career and love. If you know what, take what resonates. If it's not a relationship reading and it works more for career, work it how you can work it. Okay. Because that would take me a lot. So I didn't even say the sign that I was doing. So earth signs, we got the Fool. I'm going to have to close this because I'm going to get really distracted. Sorry, guys. I'll be back. So trust, the Fool for earth signs. All right, we're going to do Virgo first because I said so. So Virgos, we have the Six of Cups. We have the Six of Cups. I have like a hair on me that's kind of driving. Oh, there it is. I found it. Ooh. And the Four of Wands. So somebody coming back from the past or somebody already here from the past or a soulmate connection that feels like home to you. It feels very stable, very grounded. Feels like a new beginning. Feels like something pretty big either has come in or is coming in for the Scorpio new moon. Yeah, victory. Wow, Virgo. Yeah, victory. Man, when was the last time we had this good of a reading? Woo! Six of Wands. Oh, shit. Who had to ruin it? Who had to go ruining it and think and try and like think they have to make a decision? Dang it. Two of Pentacles. Who is vacillating here? This is really good stuff. Whoever the Virgo is, that's like throwing the pentacles up in the air and vacillating and like, I don't know what to do in this really awesome situation. Y'all need to go because you're ruining it. I'm just teasing. I know. You're trying to be really, really calm about things. So could be a water sign that you're connecting with, either somebody from the past or a really, really close connection that feels like you have known each other forever. Four of Wands. Seriously, Virgo's always thinking, right? Damn, you're thinking. Damn, you're stinking thinking, Virgo. Oh, that's why. All right. So if the past is coming back and this is fear. Like, I feel like somebody is living in fear because I think that somebody's afraid to get comfortable in a situation that's coming back, whether that is with an earth sign, or I'm sorry, with a water sign that hurt you in the past and they're showing up in a different way. I think the reason why you're not really sure about it is the Three of Swords. The advice here is to trust. in the new beginning. Trust in the new beginning. Because I kind of feel like with the Six of Wands, you guys are, oh man, I'm just done. I'm done. Two of Pentacles. Because it was resonating with me for a minute. And then it stopped. So, no, this is not my reading now. So somebody is really, really internally fighting with themselves about this person that's come back from the past or a new person in their life. I feel like it's a person that's come back from the past. And I feel like this person, there's been sadness and hurt and pain before. And I think that Virgo is like, I don't know if this is going to work for me. I don't know if things are going to go well or things are going to go bad or poorly. I want you to really listen to yourself. But I also feel like there are mixed messages here. If there are mixed messages in this, y'all need to start talking to each other and get things straight. Because you don't want to go back and play the same old game again. Also, I feel like you need to take a risk and trust. I know Virgos aren't really good at taking risks, but there's something about this person that's shown up that you're supposed to trust, right? All right, Virgos, I love you. All right, Taurus, trusting. We're trusting, Taurus. What are you guys doing? Please let this be a good reading for Taurians. Oh, please let this be a good reading for Taurians. All right, I like that card. What are these cards? Okay, so you guys are keeping your mouth shut right now. We have the High Priestess, Seven of Pentacles, and Temperance. I actually heard that you guys are waiting for Jupiter to move into Sagittarius already. Like, get it done already. Because we all know it's going to be really nice and amazing. I'm going to do a whole different video for Jupiter and Sagittarius readings. But you guys are also being very patient still and waiting for something. I think you're keeping quiet about some kind of direction that you want to go in because you want to have a new beginning and you're trying to just have faith and trust in whatever the universe is bringing to you. And there you guys are. The Empress that is ruled by Venus. You guys might be waiting until Venus goes direct in Libra on the 16th to open up. That's what I'm feeling like. I feel like you guys are being patient and you're biding your time and you're waiting for signs from the universe because you know that good things are coming. Right? This is why you guys are being so very patient because you've already planted the seed. And now the Ace of Pentacles is showing up in your life. And the Seven of Pentacles, you guys have been waiting on this to show up. Aww. And you're trusting in the universe that there's a connection that you've planted and you've been waiting for it to come back to you. And you feel like once it does come back to you, it'll be stable. This could also be that you really are keeping quiet and you're just working really, really hard and accepting the gifts from the universe as you're working really, really hard. But you're being extremely patient and you're saying, you know what? It is what it is and it's going to come back if it's meant to come back. I don't want you guys to not live your lives while you're waiting. If somebody else shows up in your life, that's okay too. Nine of Cups and the Knight of Wands on Temperance. So some day, like I feel like some days you guys know what you want and other days you don't know what you want. And this is kind of why like Temperance is saying it's time to really balance that out, that spiritual side. Go within. And I mean, Temperance is all about meditating and being very patient and, you know, alchemizing yourself and finding that balance within. Because I think that there are days where you're like, no, I know exactly what I want and I know exactly what I'm manifesting from the universe. And then there are days where you're like, I'm not really sure. But you are mastering yourself during this time that you're being quiet and focusing on your coins and waiting for a connection to either a new connection to come in or an older person. Yeah, a lot of you are really doing a lot of internal work, which I love. Way to go, Taurus. I'm so glad you guys are doing internal work. This is the kind of like, I don't even want to say it's being stuck, because I think that this is what I like to see from Taurus, because everybody's like, oh my gosh, Taurus moves so slow. But when you're in meditation mode and you're really, really trusting in the universe, and you're like, you know what, I'm just going to meditate, and I'm going to get quiet, and I'm going to work on myself, and I'm going to give myself love, and I'm not going to bank my hopes on one specific outcome or one specific thing, or get really stubborn about something. I'm just going to let it flow. That's the kind of sitting still that I like. I love you guys so, so much. And it's been really, really rough for you lately. And it's time to get out of that energy. Capricorn, trust in the new beginnings. The Fool. Oof. So we have a fire sign and we have an air sign. Queen of Wands and the Queen of Swords. What to do, what to do. Queen of Wands, Queen of Swords, you have decisions. And we have the Emperor. So, decisions, decisions. And I think that you guys keep kind of going back and forth on this. So with the Emperor, it's like you're trying to control something here. You could be dealing with an Aries. But with the Knight of Wands, you keep going back and forth. Let's clarify these, because this is really interesting, Capricorn. I mean, this could go a lot of different ways. If this is your relationship, you're trying to choose from two different people. If this is in a job, I feel like there are two different influences here that are trying to control you, right? And you just want to get away from it. So, justice on the Queen of Wands.